Some people that are called public servants inside this country, I just pity them. Because you can imagine somebody spending almost all of his or her life in public service. At the end of the day, if they go house, they go give her 1.5 million as gratuity or even retirement benefits. 1.5 million after spending 30 to 35 years in public service. What is 1.5? Divide that 1.5 million by the number of years they spent in service. Give him a regular and per year for that 35 years. Rubbish. And now this police owner, they bother me pass. How do you intend to have a society free from all these social vices, that can be curtailed by the Nigerian police? All this armed robbery, prostitution, kidnapping, you understand? That the police can control. How do you intend to see a police control this kind of social vices? Whereas they are hungry, number one, and after service, insurance no cover them. They will just pay them peanuts and they are off. And then you want them to help manage a society that there will be law and order. Wotoporous pockets now, they must ask for money. You wanna hear me? So that one is clean. Police asking for money is being propelled or fueled by the situation they find themselves inside. So I not to blame them. Omoyele Sowore, I know I'm an activist and politician. If there is anybody that has faced police brutality pass inside this country, now Omoyele Sowore, they intimidate and way, but him no degree for anybody. But inside this matter, what they talk about, we concern civil servants, public office holders that are not even where they are taken care of. You understand? Even when they retire, leave office and all that, you're paid the 1.5. What is 1.5 million naira? Omoyele Sowore now won't talk, particularly about the Nigerian police. He said these people they suffer. But he just, though he has faced a lot in their hands, but you just have to speak for them. Him talk one or two on top national TV. I say make a carry on na. So I wanna go understand the perspective where him they come from. As he take touch, waiting this Nigerian police will they collect after service. It will be like, Kai, you go pity them. You know what they watch me. You go pity them. Help me watch Omoyele Sowore as he take talk this thing.
What is also interesting is that I actually don't like police.
Oh, really?
Yes. From my university days, I have injuries all over my body. My broken nose was carried out by police in 2021. But having said that, I think it's unconscionable. I was actually a police officer who stopped me 3 days ago in Lagos. And I thought he wanted to shake me down. When I lowered my glass, he said, "Oh, Mr. Sowore, I have something to tell you. Do you know that we are being paid 1.5 million naira gratuity?" And I said, that must be some very gratuitous insult of a gratuity. That was what I replied. And I started tweeting right from there. It's very interesting that most people didn't know this. And it's also kind of interesting that the police in this country will protect with their life the people who are underpaying them in the ways that they've said. But you look at, as I mentioned, an average senator is taking home 15 million naira a month. It would take a police officer, do you know how many gratuities of police officers with 1 month's salary of a senator? But you then go back to governors who serve sometimes 4 years in office. And then they have all these allowances and gratuities. You can't even finish counting them. The one in Lagos, Tinubu started it. You have to build him a house in Lagos and in Abuja. You have to build, in fact, the house in Lagos is so luxurious. He was staying there before he moved to Aso Rock. The house Lagos built for him. He's entitled to change of car every 2 years. He's entitled to police DSS. He's entitled to 100 million naira medical if he goes to medicals in Nigeria. If he goes abroad, the state is responsible for the forex payment for his medicals. All of this is it's close to several billions of naira just to take care of a retired governor who probably already also stole more than enough from contracts and several other things, security votes. And then the policeman who is protecting him after 35 years, an ASP takes home 1.5 million naira, which is less than $1,000. after 35 years. How does he survive? That was what provoked that. And it's very interesting that it became a major conversation on social media. I was surprised by that people were talking about it, even though a lot of people who are even talking about it are the people who fought for the police during NSAS.
Yeah.
And the police were the ones who also shot at them during NSAS. Like I said, I don't know how many people get beaten up by the police or roughened up by people like me. But in my conscience, I just couldn't take it. That our own police. And now it speaks for all the civil servants, by the way. Teachers are also facing the same thing. Doctors, everybody who is a civil servant who works with the federal government takes home nothing. But a few of them who are at this highest position take up everything with them. And I think this is also an urgent matter that should be addressed immediately. Immediately. I'm willing to lead the police on a protest, but they said they don't have a right to protest. But I think it's our time they start thinking. This one has to do with their survival.
You see, you where they watch me now. If your papa na police, you go still tell us make you continue with that work. Or you where they watch me now. If you be police, are you motivated to continue with this work? No wonder they collect 20 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira, 1,000. No wonder they are saying, give me money. And if they shout, give me money, they go sack them. Just like that policeman where they sack, say, he ask Oyibo, give me money. Why you not go ask Oyibo, give me money? How much did they pay him? Of which if Oyibo give him just $100 now, he don't pay him like 2 or 3 times of his salary. Why you not go say, give me money? Oh, Nassim. That is by the way. Omoyele also talk about waiting Mr. President Tinubu. Because after NLC had their warning protest, they said 2 days, but after 1 day they call them off. Say hunger in the land, hunger in the land. Tinubu get more come out and talk, say NLC don't lose respect, nobody take them serious again. And that if they want to contest for election, they should kukuma wait for 2027 to contest or forever remain silent until your own turn of finish. So nobody takes them serious again. Make you hear waiting Omoyele Sowore gas to talk on top of this matter. Watch.
So let me respond to Bola Tinubu, President. What he was saying is ballooning. Reason being that when they wanted to come to power, did they wait 2015? They started plotting since, in fact, they practically hijacked Occupy Nigeria in 2012. That was where they started their political movement, the APC, from. And when did Jonathan come to power? I think 2011? Yes. So Jonathan had not enjoyed up to 9 months in power when Occupied Nigeria happened. So what is he complaining about? And where in the world did he read, they don't study, that democracy requires that you go and wait for election day? Opposition starts from day one. Whatever they are opposed to, they start opposing it, with ideas, physically, they engage in protest. France had over 6 months of protests, I think, in 2022. I think they are still protesting now.
This is the home of protest.
Yes, exactly. So the US, you go to the US, people are protesting every day. There are people on the streets of US who are protesting against government. Some people go and protest against God. It's their fundamental right. Why would you now say that, the NSC should go and wait for 2027? The NSC already told you that they have hardship issues. Can that wait? You are paying, the only thing that's static since you came to power is the minimum wage. Every other thing, you met dollar at 700 naira, is now 1,600 yesterday. Before, in February, you got to 2,000 for 1 hour. Are you getting my point? You met fuel at how much? Is now at 650 or even more. There are places that are selling for up to 1,000. They met diesel at 950. Diesel is almost 1,500 across the country. So what are we talking about? So you want everybody to wait and die until 2027. But most importantly, it's also saying something that I think is important for everybody. Develop new voices. Because he no longer respects even the NLC. That's what he's telling you. And that's what I said when we started this conversation. The civil society movement in the country should also stop waiting opportunistically for a labor strike before we can strike on our own. We should be able to strike independently of the... Let's flood the street tomorrow. He will know that there are real voices. Even this last labor thing, by the way, in Lagos was a joke. Police was distributing biscuits and water.
Wasn't that a good thing?
Celebrated.
Wasn't that a good thing?
Because it was a joke now. It was because it was a joke. How can police that cannot afford fuel? They are buying biscuits for protesters.
Let me.
Una hear them. So the two boy they talk now. When I hear Omoyele when they talk during the time of good luck Jonathan, in first time enough, they don't even wait make it reach 9 months. And then carry themselves go do that Occupy Nigeria protest. We follow frustrate Jonathan from even coming the second term in office. Now him now they talk say make people no protest. People that are protesting have lost value. This one there is no need for the protest. If they want to contest election, they should wait till 2027. But you do one person, they do you now. They tell them they wait for to contest election in 2027. You understand? I like another thing where him talk inside that video. As someone you let take explain them. What are they hear me? Say Tinubu say they are not a voice to be reckoned with as the NLC. That he's categorically telling the Nigerian people that a new voice is needed, and that new voice is everybody's voice. Not just under any union. Everybody ball out and say enough is enough. And true, enough, it go day enough. But if everybody keep quiet, they look these people. Forget it. There is no light at that tunnel where they say make we wait for light. Light no there. They say make we take these baby steps of pain. These baby steps of pain is about to graduate to adult steps of pain. You will require a show pain reliever to help you walk this pain. I don't finish. I go see Ona later.
For centuries, the Ijele has been a revered masquerade in Igboland, a predominant tribe in southern Nigeria. The Ijele is a grand spectacle that commands respect, awe, and celebration. Today, Innocent Vehicles brings you the Ijele in a new form. A majestic, robust, and monolithic pickup truck designed to leave an indelible mark in the annals of automotive history. The Innocent Ijele is equipped with a powerful 3.0 L turbo engine and 4WD. To conquer any terrain with ease. Make way for the Innocent Ijele, Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.